Hi, my name is Erin Delaney, and I teach University 100 and English at California State University, Northridge. We're going to talk about some ways to help students improve their test preparation skills by moving beyond memorization. Most of our students, especially the students new to college, focus specifically on memorization when they're preparing for an exam. Their concerns are amount, did I memorize enough? And accuracy, did I memorize correctly? And if they happen to do poorly on an exam, they think that they didn't memorize enough or that the memorization wasn't correct. The problem here, though, is that most instructors don't create exams based on memorization. They provide more cognitively challenging questions that our students aren't prepared for using the memorization study strategy. What we'll do today is talk about some other strategies we can share with those students to help them be better prepared for our exams. I'd like to point out, though, that memorization isn't bad. We do want our students to be able to memorize. It's just not enough to do well on the kinds of questions we ask them. As students are learning a new concept, we would start with memorization. We give them a definition and ask them to learn what it means. For example, this semester I'm working with a group of child development majors, so I gave them the definition of the term brain plasticity, and it was their job to memorize it. They took notes, they read it over, they made flashcards, they learned the definition that I gave them. But then we asked them to do some more cognitively challenging tasks. For example, they had to understand the material, which means they could explain it to somebody else. In this case, they put away their definition and shared the meaning of brain plasticity with their classmates in their own way. They also had to apply the information, which means they can use that knowledge in a new situation. In this case, they could come up with relevant cases that illustrate brain plasticity. Next, the students would analyze the information so they could break the concept into parts or distinguish between similar concepts. For brain plasticity, I asked them, are there different types? Or are there processes that are similar to brain plasticity? Then I ask the students to evaluate the concept, which means they can make decisions using their knowledge. In this case, I asked what are the benefits and drawbacks of brain plasticity. And finally, I asked students to create using the concept. Creation is focused on originality, which means students take what they know and develop their own thoughts and ideas based on that information. So in the case of brain plasticity, I would ask my students, based on what we've learned, are there any changes we should make in the ways we interact with children? So they use the concept, but come up with their own ideas. The benefits of using this strategy, of asking our students to use concepts at more cognitively difficult levels, is that they have a deeper understanding of the material. They've learned it, they can use it, instead of just reciting it back to us. It also means they're better prepared to answer the more challenging test questions they see in college. I hope you find this helpful. Thank you.